morning, how my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this morning? How you all doing? Welcome or welcome back to another video. This will be like a chit chat story time video that I will be sharing with you all. My story is it's kind of very touching. I know it. I would say it will probably mostly women kind of can relate more to me on this. On this topic, what I'm about to share with you all. So these I would say these last few months, I haven't really been, feeling my best, like far as health-wise, with my, with pain and going through like cramps and stomach cramps, back pain. And so coming to find out when I had went to the doctor and I was rushed to the ER, the emergency room, I noticed I was starting to have like symptoms of like bad migraines, feeling dizzy, like lightheaded. Come to find out that I was diagnosed with uterine fibroids. I had never heard of uterine fibroids. The pain felt like if I was carrying a child again. So I thought it could have been like symptoms of being pregnant, but come to find out it was uterine fibroids all around my uterus. And one thing that really bothers me is because as women, when we go on, for our annual checkups, yearly or every 6 months, I feel like when it come down, especially to us women in this black community, because I was informed that we go through and we suffer with this issue with the fibroids the most, we're not being really educated more on when it come down to health related issues. Like I feel like we finding out more and more about these health related issues when if we actually experiencing in the current moment, or if we are when we become an adult. And like I said, I wasn't educated on this. No one ever told me that you will, experience this. From my understanding, fibroids are non-cancerous tumors that, can be around the uterus or, just around the uterus. And from my understanding, because I was doing my own research about it and I was reading, and I also came across a couple women sharing their stories similar to mine on YouTube about this same particular issue, is that you could catch fibroids even if you had a child or if you don't have kids. They don't know what's the cause of it. They don't, they're just basically they don't understand why us women encounter this. And so it really bothers me because when I went to my doctor, I didn't go to my primary care doctor. They sent me to like a hospital for women clinic to get the checkup. So I had to go back last month in June for my second checkup after I was rushed to the emergency room for, to find out what was the problem in the first time, before I found out about the fibroids. And so the lady was telling me, so I was asking them about the options that I have, because when I say these things are painful, they're very, very painful. They're uncomfortable. They take the energy out of me. Me as a working mom, I try to be as active as I can. When I say dealing with these fibroids, it's not the best feeling in the world. Like I say, they're very painful. They have me headache, have me get very bad migraines, which is something that I battle with, deal with anyway. But it's like dealing with these fibroids. It causes the migraines to be, the pain just be very unbearable. The only option I was informed by the doctor was told that the only way I can, get rid of the pain is if I have a hysterectomy. And what really bothers me is because, a hysterectomy is when they remove your uterus out. And I'm the type, if I feel like if it's nothing really major, like I don't experience heavy bleeding during my cycle, like I have normal cycles, but I feel like, that's not the best option to give a woman, especially still in her childbearing years. And I'm not saying that I want more kids, but I feel like that's a life-changing situation to encourage a young woman to get a hysterectomy, when she's still in her prime. I even feel for like women that, might never had a child and they, experience the same issue that I'm experiencing. You tell this young woman to get a hysterectomy, that it can't be reversed. Once they remove your uterus, that's it. And me, I just don't understand why is there no more options besides having my uterus moved. And I told the doctor, I said, I don't feel comfortable. I said, no, ma'am, for my consent, I don't want my uterus removed. I said, there is no kind of pain medication that I can take for the pain. So they, did prescribe me Tylenol. So at the current moment, I'm out of, the pain medicine that they have given me. So normally over the counter, I might go to Walgreens or any, drugstore. I just buy like some Excedrin, Aleve. I take Motrin, ibuprofen, anything that's good to reduce the pain. And so, it just really bothers me because it's like everybody always want to perform. The only way out is that they want to perform surgery on you. Every time when you facing a health related issue that can be life changing, is that they want to perform surgery. And me personally, I don't want nobody cutting on me. Like I was always taught, if it's nothing really serious, major, even though this is a serious condition, but I was informed that they're not big. So I did, like I said, I had to go back last month where they can examine me and see, like, the size of them. And the PhD told me that they're small, but it's a lot of them, because when I say I thought, it could have been a pregnancy, but I didn't know. I never heard of uterine fibroids until now that I encounter them. She keeps saying, she keeps saying, well, that's your only way out. That's your only option. If you get the procedure done, you won't have to deal with it no more. Okay, so another pain relief that I've been using, it's like a little heating pad right here, and I normally have like this little button right here on the like when you laying down, like when I'm laying in bed, I just it's a cord. You plug it in the wall, and you can put it on warm, low, medium, high. So what I usually do when I'm laying in bed, when the pain just becomes very unbearable, I just kind of, I can't even get my words up. So I kind of just lay it back like that, and then lay down and kind of, let it do its work. When I say it does help at times, like especially when I first started using it, it really does help. At times, as far as to relieve the pain. Sometimes, like I say, I take a nice, good not hot bath, because I don't want to burn myself, but I normally take a nice, warm, relaxing bath, and kind of also ease the pain dealing with the cramps, because like I say, with the fibroids, it sometimes causes me to have like cramps if you was, coming on your cycle. Another thing I noticed with these fibroids, like I say, it have me where I don't want to eat sometimes. Like it'll make me very, very full. Like if I'm eating something, I can't finish the whole plate of. Because normally I'm the type, I do have a big appetite. And I normally, before I found out about the fibroids, I usually can really eat all my food on my plate. Lately, it's like it bothers my appetite. And also I feel like it take my energy away. Like it's very draining. Like I remember one time when I was at work, I nearly felt like I was about to pass out, so I had to pace myself one day and kind of just sit down for a few seconds, like maybe like good 15-20 minutes before I had got back up and finished my duties, because like I said, it's very draining. Like it does take your energy away. When I say I never experienced nothing like this and never thought that I would encounter this. Also, I've been researching on Amazon about how to shrink them. I was told, and I'm still watching different YouTube videos on this as well, as far as like what kind of foods you can eat, to maybe shrink them. I seen a tea on Amazon where it said it's like a tea specific for fibroids. I said I'm thinking about purchasing that tea. Is like, like regular tea that you make, hot tea, and I'm gonna see would it work. I probably end up purchasing it maybe one day next week, and order it off of Amazon and see would it help. Also, when you're dealing with fibroids, it also make you look real bloated, like how your stomach looking like if you carrying a child when you're really not pregnant. I notice, like I said, when I get through eating, my stomach get pretty bloated, where I feel sometimes sick to the stomach, and it's just like I say, the pain when I say the pain is unbearable, it's very, very uncomfortable. And another thing I noticed with the fibroids, it constantly have you going to the restroom a lot, whether if you have a bowel movement, TMI, I'm sorry, but like I say, this is a realistic, video. I know this particular video might not be for men, but definitely is. You know, I'm just encouraged, you know, and just telling my story. But I know most women that might come across this video kind of can relate to what I'm talking about if you're experiencing this. But it does make you have to go to the bathroom a lot. If you have to freaking bowel movements, freaking urination, and when I say it's uncomfortable, like I could been set up there and just drunk some of my coffee. 2 or 3 minutes later, I gotta go rush to the restroom. You know, it's like it's very, very uncomfortable. Like I said, I wish there was a cure for it. I wish I was just, you know, educated more on this. And you know, I just pray that they can go away on their own. And I have heard women say, you know, even if you do get the surgery, it's a chance that they can come back. And it's really a life-changing situation for me because I'm the type that I don't want to have to undergo the surgery and then things might not always go right. Like something can happen to where leave me permanently where I might can't do for myself, and that's something I don't want. That's one reason why I'm scared to have the procedure done, because I'm so used to working. Like I've been working ever since I was 18 years old. I'm just so used to working. Like I just can't see myself sitting back for so long or saying that if I had a surgery done, who's not to say something might go wrong. But I do, like I said, I'm very, very spiritual woman. You know, I believe in God, and I know God will make a way, you know, for me. And, you know, whatever does happen or whatever I choose to do, I know he's going to be there right by my side. But it's like at the current moment, I don't want to have the surgery from listening to, you know, other women talk about and share their story. Like I have came across a YouTube video where a black woman was saying that she had to have 5 surgeries. You know, like she underwent through 4 surgeries. Like that's too much to me. That's just too much getting cut on. You know, and her story was really touching to me. That's kind of another reason why wanted me to open up and share my story, because I know I'm not alone with this. There are so many women, you know, dealing with this. And she said she went through 4 surgeries, and she said if she had to go through it again, she would rather have the hysterectomy. But I just feel like, in my opinion, you know, you just never know what might happen to you in life, you know, as a woman. If you're a single woman that, you know, don't have kids, or you might want it, or if you just got one child, you just never know, like, if God might send you a husband, or, you know, you just never know. And I feel like when you're making decisions, it can be life-changing, and sometimes some decisions can be very permanent where there's no reverse. Like, you can't overcome that, like that's permanent. And I just feel like there should be more options than just telling the woman she need to have her uterus removed. Oh, we can't give you nothing for the, you know, only thing we give you for the pain is this. So they did have me taking birth control pills supposed to stop the cycles, but to me the birth control pills didn't really work because I was still getting cycles back to back and still continue to get cycles. So she was saying that if I had took the birth control pills, it's supposed to help me stop getting cycles, but it really didn't help at all because I'm still getting cycles to this day. But you all, I just, like I said, I just really wanted to share this story. It's really heavy on my heart to really open up about what I'm facing, you know, because I know you all that have been, you know, tuning in with me for quite some time. You all probably kind of see it in, you know, some of my videos, or you've been, or I play a good part at hiding, you know, because when I come on camera, I'm always, you know, smiling and stuff, but I do be in pain, you know, doing this. And I just kind of wanted to open up a little bit about, you know, these fibroids and how they really been affecting my life, and, you know, just health-wise, and just really causing me to just really kind of get in a depressed state. But overall, I try to stay prayed up and, you know that God will make a way for me. But yeah, if you all experiencing this, I pray that you can leave me some comments down below in the comment section and let me know how that you know how you overcoming your, you know, if you experiencing the same situation, like what you're doing to maintain yours, or like what kind of foods you eat, or, you know, things of that nature. But yeah, I'm not gonna make this video too long. I think I'm gonna end it right here. But I just want to encourage you all to stay prayed up. Know that know that God got you regardless of what you might face in life. Know that tough times don't last forever. Until the next time, I love you all.